Last time on the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror Never-Ending Nightmares. Are you tired of mall shopping costing you an arm and a leg? Well, come to the Park Plaza Mall where we're slashing prices. These discounts are so deep you think we're cutting straight to the bone. Heck, you're probably thinking that our minds are malfunctioning. That's right, when you look at these prices, your heads will explode with savings. Man, these prices are truly to die for.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror Never-Ending Nightmares Episode 29. That's right, after tonight's episode there will only 2 episodes left in what is the most unwatched series in the history of the universe. Okay, maybe not. But anyways, my month of torture is almost to an end and I might be able to get some sleep. But until then, I must continue on for the honor and glory of the Empire. Anyways, so after last night's episode, which was the monumentally cheesy 80s horror movie Chopping Mall, I just love the name Chopping Mall. I thought, let's go back to the land of the rising sun, the land of the rising amount of depravity, the land of the rising amounts of curious plot devices. Yes, Japan, I love you, Japan. I do, I really do. You're a great country. Not without its problems, but still. What movie I'm going to be talking about is a crazy batshit, get a hold of myself. It is insane, it is insanity. It starts out like, okay, and then it just goes off the rails, and by the end, you're just kind of like, what? And that movie is, if I can grab it, Crazy Lips, my goodness, this movie, how do I even talk about it? Well, let's just start. There's a woman whose brother is accused of being a serial killer. He chops off women's heads, and so he kind of leaves home and no one knows where he is, especially the police. So she goes to a psychic to find out where he is, and also finds out that he's not the killer is someone else. And so she wants her, the psychic, to find who the real killer is so that she can clear her brother's name. Well, of course, she's also being followed by the police because they believe that she probably knows where he is and that they could just, follow her to the brother. Well, she sees the guy and gets all angry at him, and the psychic powers and maybe help from some dead zombie ghosts. Well, I guess they're not zombies, but they're ghosts. I don't know, it's, like I said, it's batshit crazy. Just twists his head the wrong way, and of course he dies. And what happens is really just a mess of craziness. The psychic and her assistant do all kinds of weird and perverse and some sexual things to the family in order to do some sort of ceremony. The FBI, because, Japan, why is the FBI there? I don't know, is investigating the psychic and is trying to get the main girl to help them stop the psychic's evil plans. Apparently the psychic's using them to summon something. And so we've got the FBI trying to stop the psychics from summoning something, the girl trying to clear her brother's name, and all the while the police thinks that the brother's the killer and the family's hiding something, and you've got the press outside the door all questioning everybody, trying to find out, what's going on with the case. And it's just an insane, crazy, messed up movie. Toward the end, you're just like going, okay, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. So what can I say more? Except let's get to those scores. Violence and gore, I am giving it a 2 out of 5. Honestly, the head twist scene and a couple other shots and some blood, but really not all that much, so 2 out of 5. Shock value, I am giving it a 2 out of 5 just because there was a couple revelations and a scene that was just crazy. And honestly, most of the shock value is that one scene, and I'm not going to talk to you about that one scene because you know what? I'm reserving this for an episode of That's Fucked Up, because trust me, when you watch that episode, you'll know. You'll know. So, moving on, plot, 1 out of 5. It's, you know, when you just don't know what's going on in this movie, so it's 1 out of 5. It could have been 0, but I'm giving it a 1. Acting, I'm giving it a 3 out of 5. Honestly, I think this is supposed to be more of a dark comedy than a horror movie, or a horror comedy with more comedy elements. So I'm going to assume that and figure that most of the actors and actresses have to be a little bit crazy over the top, and the main character has to be the straight woman in all of this. So I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, and if that's the case, I give them a 3 out of 5 because some of the performances were truly like hitting it on the head with that situation. So 3 out of 5. Let's see, we're going to Nudity. Nudity is 2 out of 5. There's a few scenes in there, not as much as they could have done, but hey, you know what? They did. They gave us something, so I'm giving it a 2 out of 5. That brings my my enjoyment factor. As a crazy, insane movie, a 3 out of 5 is what I'm giving it. My overall impression is a 3 out of 5, even though the plot is just incomprehensible at times, and the ending is like, what the fuck? It's a fun, messed up mind screw of a movie that's not to be taken seriously in any shape and form. It's fun and playful, and if it's trying to say something about society and the media, that's entirely lost. But I mean, there's this scene where the FBI agent has a machine gun, and she's walking through the forest singing the Star Spangled Banner. Why? 'Cause America, that's why! Anyways, that all averages out to a 2.3 out of 5. 2.3 out of 5. Crazy Lips, if you want to watch something that is just messed up in the brain, and that will mess you up in the brain, there you go, try it out, man. Other than that, I'm going to reserve all the specifics, because it'll be pretty spoilerific too, for an episode of That's Fucked Up, because honestly, I think it fits perfectly. There's, just a handful of things going on in there that, I'll just leave it at that. So, there you have it. Crazy Lips, Crazy Lips, no plot, just a shake your head and wonder type of movie, but still has its enjoyable moments. And honestly, it's not boring, so that's great, and it entertains you. Just, don't go in there thinking about watching a movie that's going to make sense and have like a brilliant plot and twists and turns. I mean, it twists and turns, but it's just like, what's going on? I mean, honestly, I don't even know what exactly the deal is with the psychic and the brother and the thing that they're supposedly summoning, and why the FBI is involved. And I mean, I guess I figure why the FBI is involved in a way, but it's just I should even I can't talk about it anymore. Try to wrap your around. It's some things you just can't understand, and you might as well not even try. Okay, so there you have it. Episode 29, Crazy Lips. Yeah. Oh man. That review felt fast. Was it fast? I don't know. I'm gonna find out after I turn my camera off how many minutes this took. But in the meantime, 2 more days left. The temperatures have gotten cold now, and this Halloween's gonna be a chilly one. So that might mean a lot more leftover candy for me. Yes, Gore. See, I don't have to go trick-or-treating, even though I guess I technically bought the candy, so it's not really like I'm getting it for partial victory. Anyways, but hopefully you guys are having fun, and hopefully you all haven't, just because of this series, just spamming your inbox with videos. But that's alright, there's 2 more episodes left. And then it will be a month until the next anything's put out. If you're lucky. Judging by my past experiences with after the 31 Nights. Yeah, something like that. So, anyways, until then, Internet, you guys stay scary. Alright. I have no idea what I'm doing.